Good morning, gamers. Welcome back to another episode of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Today, what I feel like doing is I've unlocked the last character in this lot, Abby, whose ability is that she can right-click to quickly shoot all of your remaining ammo in random directions. And I thought this would be very fun to go with the shotgun, which is a short-range weapon that shoots a number of projectiles. So this gun shoots 4 projectiles at a time, and I feel as though right-clicking with her is just going to be pure absolute chaos. So I'm looking forward to giving that a run. We've got about 26,000 runes here, so let's go ahead and look at what we can spend them on. We've got ethereal. Every 50 kills, your gun enters the ethereal state. While ethereal, your gun does not consume ammo. Ethereal lasts for 2 seconds per rank, which sounds quite interesting. I wonder if I can actually level that up without actually having anything else here. Let's have a look. I can actually level this up. So you know what? Let's level this up twice. And let's run with this and see how much of an impact we see this making. Now, we're going to switch over from the Elemental Barrage to Aftershock because it makes it so that we deal damage whenever we reload. And we're going to be reloading very often with this gun because it basically, it's 2 shots. It's got 2 ammo. It's literally got 2 ammo. We're going to shoot it and we're done. So we're going to run into this. And what I'm going to be doing for this is I have a bit more time to record today. So instead, what I'm going to try is I'm going to try right click only Abby. So I'm going to try shooting nothing but right clicks and see exactly how we go. Now, I will also say, just to start off with this, thank you so much for watching all of these episodes so far. If you are enjoying them, I do just ask if you give me a little bit of a like, and if you do enjoy this sort of content, please let me know in the comments below. If not, I can move on to something else. It's no skin off of my nose. So that's the 10 seconds of promo that I'm going to do, and we're going to run right into these games now. Now we're going to go Darkness level 5, Elites deal double damage. Let's see how we go with this challenge. Now this might be a bit of a hard one because, as we know, she's going to shoot in random directions. But she does shoot incredibly quickly, and the little shockwave that we do does push them back quite a bit. So we're kind of just hoping that she shoots in the right direction. It is nice to see that she doesn't really shoot all of the shots instantly, and it is as though it looks as though she might be a little bit tied back behind the actual fire rate of the gun, because it looks like it's doing like a bang bang and then it's like reloading. So maybe if we can get something that makes our bullets do a little bit more damage. Nothing here really seems to be working out for us here. Let's see if we can't grab this haste, because we're going to need to, honestly, we're going to need to run away is one of the main things. We're pretty much just going to be running as fast as we can. Now, the good thing that I am noticing with this is that right-clicking doesn't actually seem to slow her down at all. So you don't suffer from the walking speed when you're actually like holding down your gun. So maybe we might be onto something here. Let's grab this fire rate and reload rate increase. So we'll be reloading more often. Yeah, that reload is nice and quick now. So we're kind of just running around in a circle, and I'll tell you right now, whoa! What was that? I guess that's the ethereal state? That's wild! Holy! That's gonna occur every 50 kills for 4 seconds. We might be able to get some crazy stuff going with this one. I think I've picked a really good... I honestly think I've picked a really, really good way to go about this. Let's grab this take aim. Bullet speed plus 30%. Spread minus 15. So hopefully that means that they'll move a little bit quicker. We are going to get a little bit less spread, so our shots are not going to be shooting quite as out and about. Might even be worthwhile to grab glare, actually, because we will be just dealing damage as we're moving around things. That's kind of actually more of a way to kind of get some more genuine, consistent damage. So I think I actually might grab glare instead. So as long as things are in our vision range, every 2 seconds or so, they will be taking damage. Now, I do also want to say that I do notice that you cannot hold down the right click button. I am going to be spam clicking. Oh my lord, she goes absolutely nuts when that ethereal mode goes off. So that's crazy to see. Maybe grabbing this reload rate, increase bullet damage by 50% for 1 second after reloading is probably pretty good. We could also go the armed and ready. I think we're going to get both of these. I don't think the kill clip will do us very well, so we're going to kind of ignore that last one. But we'll grab this. So we're basically just going to be permanently doing 50% increased damage, because we're basically just going to, there's no way that our bullets are lasting, like, there's no way our clip is lasting longer than a second. The only way that that's going to happen is if we do enter that ethereal state, but we're going to be shooting off so many bullets that I don't think we need to really worry about the 50% damage increase. Now already, there we go. This is crazy. She basically turns into a Beyblade. That's awesome. That's so cool to see. I'm going to go armed and ready, a bit more max ammo, so we'll shoot a little bit more every time. Yeah, awesome. So we're shooting about 4 shots now. Each one's got about 4 projectiles in it from the looks of it. And we're just kind of going absolutely off kilter, honestly. I thought that this would be a little bit dangerous because of the randomness, but it seems to be working really, really well so far, which is just absolutely awesome to see. I'm going to grab rapid fire here so that we can shoot these bullets a little bit quicker. And we're in the ethereal state, so I basically can just let go of my right click there and just go kind of nuts. Now, the fact that that happens after a set number of kills, that does kind of imply that we may get to a point where we basically won't have to get out of that ethereal state. Because if we can kill 50 things in the 4 seconds, which sounds like a lot, but it is definitely doable, we could potentially just see that we just continuously go absolutely buck wild. I'm going to grab the blazing speed here to inflict burn on nearby enemies as we run. It occurs more often the faster you move. And since we are just running around very quickly, I feel as though we're going to get a lot out of this. So this is very cool. I am very much enjoying this. This is a crazy good idea. I didn't know that. You know what? I feel as though without that that ethereal gun upgrade, we may have had a bit of an issue. But it's a good thing that we picked it up when we did, is all I'm saying. I'm going to grab magnetism here, make picking up this experience a little bit easier. Again, before what we said, we don't really want to get that decrease in spread, because we are literally the embodiment of spraying and praying right now. We're just hoping that our right clicks are going in the right direction so that we can survive. Okay, that was a bit interesting. I kind of got into a mode where I think I procced the ethereal, but I didn't have my right click. It wasn't working, so she was just left clicking. I literally didn't hit the left click button, by the way. That was literally me hitting the right click over and over again and getting those shots, which was a little bit strange. Now, I feel as though getting the ability for our bullets to reload is actually going to be a negative for us. So I'm going to try grabbing kill clip. I don't think we're going to get much out of this currently. Might be worthwhile. Actually, you know what? Let's grab intense glare instead. That's just basically more consistent damage. So that's really useful for us at the moment where we are kind of struggling to have any sort of consistent damage. And we're going to turn into a quick water sprinkler here. Hopefully do some damage to the elite. Not a crazy amount because, again, we can't really focus fire the elite down. We kind of having to play to our strengths here, which involve a lot of running around in circles, like a lot of running around in circles. But it's doing all right so far. The increased spread genuinely might be the best thing for us here. We're going to do a little bit less damage, but we're going to shoot an additional projectile, and we're going to be shooting a little bit wider, but doing a little bit less damage, which is honestly probably pretty good because it means that we're going to, again, what we're aiming for here is, see, this is happening again. Now I'm just right clicking really fast and it just allows me to just shoot a bunch. I don't understand how that operates exactly, which is interesting. We do want to try and kill this elite probably before we hit the 15-minute mark. Okay, cool, that one's gone. Let's see what the first, we're just going to Beyblade it for a quick second here. We're going to see, excuse me, sorry about that. Oh my. We're going to see what happens when we actually manage to grab this level up. We're going to see what Abby's level ups are, but first we're going to grab, I think, split fire, because that means that if she's going to be shooting with her right click and she's going to shoot in one direction, surely the split fire will just shoot again in the opposite direction, but just a single bullet, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that works a bit for us. In the Wind's also a really good upgrade, but we'll grab that later, because grabbing this allows us to get to the point where we get Fusillade, or Fusillade, however you pronounce that. I'm probably saying it wrong. And Fanfire, where we'll do a large amount of bullets being shot around us every time we reload. We reload incredibly often with this build. So let's grab this. Hopefully it works the way that I think it does, and let's grab this upgrade and see what it does. Projectiles +2, fire rate -31%, spread +40. That's really good. We need better fire rate now. We definitely need better fire rate, because we're just going to... actually, we are shooting out all of these bullets. Still at a decent rate, so that's okay. Okay, I don't know why this does what it does, but it's very strange. Where it kind of... I feel like that's proccing on a bullet that isn't the last bullet, or it is the last bullet. And it's just kind of going... and making it so that I have to continuously right-click. I don't know, that's a very strange little glitch that's happening there. I'm not sure if it is a glitch or if that's intended behavior. Maybe we can grab... I don't really want any of these, really. The damage from Blare also applies to on-hit effects of your bullets. I don't have any on-hit effects of our bullets. I don't really... I mean, I guess we might as well grab this. We can get some instant reloads going. And there we go again. We are Beyblade, let it ripping right now. Which is absolutely insane. Being able to proc that is just great. So, what I should hopefully be able to do here is focus on primarily dodging, and hopefully this guy will just die just from sheer existence in close proximity to my character. I don't know if that's exactly how it's going to work, but that's how I'm hoping that it works. Alright, I'm hoping that we proc a couple more of those ethereal moments. There we go, there's another bullet storm going on. Do a little bit of damage, dodge out of the way of him, that's really good. Fanfire is fantastic, 10 bullets in a circle around us every time we reload, and we reload pretty much constantly, so we will just be shooting absolute bullets. And I did get hit there. We are again getting hit again, a second time. May I please have a third, sir? I said that I could focus on dodging, and then I immediately forgot to keep dodging. Such is the way of life. I keep thinking that I'm dodging in the right direction, but I'm actually dodging in the wrong direction, or the left direction, if you will. And I can't really go further down that way because I'm not really getting much off. There we go. Let's see if we can't kill some more. Okay, the arena is gone, which is good for us and bad for us, because it means that we have taken a really long time to kill this guy at this point, and we're going to start running out of ways that we can really dodge. I think getting the Fusillade here will be really good, doubles the base projectiles. This is really good on the shotgun, it shoots so many projectiles. Hopefully we can last long enough. We do have 2 health here, so hopefully... Apparently we don't have any iframes for leveling up, which kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. We do have the good bullet spread going on. What do we do? What are we getting? Are you nearly dead? Are you nearly dead? Please be nearly dead. Oh, I'm really struggling. The glitch happened again. I need to keep right-clicking rapidly to just keep getting bullet shots off. Otherwise, we are going to die, which is not kosher. I'm talking so much that I'm not hearing that. Oh, and I ran into a bullet. Oh, no. Okay. Wow. All right. We're obviously onto something here, so I'm definitely going to keep going with that sort of build. We're going to try and keep getting these right clicks. We're obviously struggling a little bit with damage when it comes to the elites and the bosses, but we'll see if we can't get something that maybe procs a little bit more often. Maybe if we get something that burns, or maybe if we can get the burn or the freeze, maybe that'll be more useful for us. So let's see if we can try again and see what we can get done here. Alrighty, a little bit of a slow start up there. But now, let's see what happens. Okay. So we are doing damage with that shockwave from the reload, which is nice. Maybe I can just stand in a circle and just have them all take damage from the reloads, rather than actually chasing after them to kill them. And maybe that might be worthwhile. Power shot, bullet damage, knockback increase. Perfect. Freeze is kind of useless for us at the moment, but grabbing this power shot means that we are just going to be doing a little bit more damage, which I feel as though we were getting to that point where we were really lacking in the damage department. So let's see, maybe if we get to a higher damage output, maybe we can get something a little bit better. And I'm not sure if having the higher max ammo so that we were shooting a little bit more consistently was good. Maybe, ooh, Splinter. Splinter straight off the bat is probably pretty good. These bullets deal 10% damage. We won't bother too much with the movement speed. Or do we just want the double shot? Increases our projectile by 1 and our spread by 15. Maybe that might be worthwhile still, because we are going to be doing a little bit more, less damage, but it'll be covering a wider area, which is something that we really struggle with if all we're doing is right-clicking, because we are essentially... This is essentially a Beyblade waiting room. We are just waiting for us to turn into a Beyblade, and then we just let it rip and just walk around in random directions and hope that we actually hit people. So that's essentially what we're doing right now. I think I might also avoid the glare that we picked up last time, because that didn't really seem to be doing too much. Fanfire right now is fantastic. Pardon the pun, because we are going to be shooting in all directions. Every time we reload, we have 2 bullets in the chamber, which means that we are going to be reloading nigh infinitum all over and over again. And we are reloading so often that I don't really have to worry about getting hit, because we have such a gap between us and the enemies. Now, I'm going to grab Fusillade here because it's been provided immediately. So hopefully we can grab this, and then we can grab something like Big Shot so that we can get bigger bullets that deal more damage. This again is just increasing our effective area that we are doing damage in, which is really good for us. Just because we are just actually like hitting things. We really struggle at the start to actually hit things. If we didn't have something like the shotgun where we are dealing damage just like constantly, we would be really struggling, I feel. Let's grab Splinter here maybe? Yeah, no, you know what? Let's grab Magnetism so that we can get some level ups nice and early. Well, do we want Splinter because then we get Reaper rounds? Maybe. No, I'm gonna go with the Magnetism because it'll help us level up early, just because we're just going to grab as many things as we can. We're going to grab as much experience as we can. We're going to deal as much damage as we can while we can afford the low amount of damage, because our bullets, while the Fanfire is pretty good, Fanfire bullets only do 10% damage, or something like 10% damage, which means they are doing literally nothing at the moment, because they're only doing about 1 each. It's more the knockback that we're enjoying, but this Big Shot, increase 45% bullet damage, increase 40% bullet size, will make it so that multiple bullets hit the same person, and will make it so that they're doing more damage. So this will be awesome for us. It looks like our Fanfire is still only doing 1 damage, which is a little bit of a shame, but we have increased our overall damage output by about 3 damage per projectile, and the projectiles are much more likely to hit the enemies, which is just great to see. We're going to Beyblade, let it rip, and we're going to grab, I think grabbing the Frost might honestly be worthwhile, because then we can move into Frostbite. And Ice Shard. Ice Shard would be really good for us because we are reloading quite often, as we have mentioned before. So let's grab Frost Mage, and then either of these 2 upgrades would be phenomenal for us when we are moving towards the boss. I also believe, now somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that the Ice Shards actually shoot out in the direction that we are pointing, even if we are shooting in random directions. We'll see whether or not that is the case as we mosey on closer. If we can just get a Beyblade proc, there it is. Can I please shoot down a little bit? There we go. Just once every now and again, shooting downwards would be a-okay by me. Alrighty, let's grab the rapid fire, so that we can get the increased fire rate, so that we shoot all of our shots with more ferocity, if you will. We could really look to get the next upgrade that we're kind of looking for is probably the reload rate increase, which would be awesome to see. Oh, there we go. Beyblade, let it rip. A bit of an unfortunate timing because we have just spotted that that elite has spawned. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Now, there is an argument to be made to take aim, because it will decrease our spread, which makes it so that they deal a little bit more damage because more bullets are more likely to hit the same target. So it might be worthwhile taking the spread negator here. Alternatively, we could grab rubber bullets so that all of the bullets bounce and they will do slightly less damage, but they will hit more often, which just adds a little bit of chaos to the mix. So you know what? I think I might actually take the rubber bullets. Let's grab this. And now all of our bullets should bounce a little bit, unless they just don't feel like it, I guess, which apparently it looks as though they may not feel like it, so I guess maybe we won't. Let's Beyblade, let it rip. Hopefully hit this elite. Oh, we hit him a bunch there, so hopefully we can get him killed nice and early. Or maybe not early, but nice and quickly, so that we can get our level up and get accustomed to it before we actually get to the boss. Siege, shooting when standing still has a 33% chance not to consume ammo. I believe that means that we're just going to go absolutely crazy if we stand still. So you know what, why not? Let's grab it. Let's see what happens. So there is a chance that if we just stand still, we're just going to continuously keep shooting while we're hitting right click, which is really cool. So let's grab this next Abby upgrade. Increases movement speed and reload rate by 35% for 2 seconds after reloading. Okay, that's awesome. That's exactly what we actually needed, was the increased reload rate. So I will take that. So we're essentially going to reload much quicker every time that we right click, because we are the reload rate is being increased by 2 seconds. So the only thing that this doesn't work well with is our Beyblade mode. But we shoot so fast. We shoot oh so quickly. I don't think I can put into words how quickly we shoot when we're in Beyblade mode. It is quite intense. Let's grab the splinter so that each enemy will blow up into 3 bullets, which will deal a little bit more damage, make it a little bit easier to crowd control. Now, we did sort of suffer with when we were in the last run. We sort of suffered where we hit a point where we weren't able to deal with the crowd, and we also weren't able to deal with the boss. So what we kind of want to avoid here is one of those two things. Either we focus a lot on the heavy damage, or we focus more on controlling the crowd. Now, what we've gone here is one that we're going to control the crowd with, because that way the bullets splintering off and hitting multiple things will just help us in the long run. Glare, vision range increase, maybe not. Holy Shield might not be too bad. We can get Divine Blessing, which will increase our reload rate and movement speed while that is active, which means that we can just be a speedy bat out of hell. Probably the best upgrade here as we walk into the 15-minute mark. We might be able to level up once more before we get into the arena. Hopefully we can get a little bit more experience than what we've got. We're procking the Beyblade mode here. There is really no rhyme or reason to where the bullets go, which is exactly how I thought it was going to go. So it makes it very difficult if I need to go in a specific direction to actually get there so I can pick up the experience. So it looks like we might level up once here. The boss has spawned. We have gone into Beyblade mode. We've spawned at probably... We've leveled up at probably the worst time, because the boss is literally just about to charge us, and I'd forgotten which button I was pushing. Let's grab Split Fire. I'm going to walk directly upwards, because you can see a nice arc of bullets there. Hopefully I don't get hit. Okay, perfect. That was the correct decision, which is awesome to see. Now, I have noticed something with this boss, which I don't know if it's intended behavior or what is going on with it, but I have noticed that if you take the freeze into this boss, it actually freezing him is all well and good, but the thing is that when he gets frozen, he kind of freaks out a little bit and just kind of like stops in the same spot and just hangs out there for a while after the charge, which is a really weird behavior. It makes him a lot easier to deal with, honestly, because he is basically stun locked, if you will, So it gives you a little bit of time to kind of deal with all of the ads before he charges you again, which is what we're currently doing now. Let's grab this haste increase, I believe is probably the best one, so we can move a little bit quicker. Oh, and see, that freeze right there really saved my ass, because he basically got stun locked for a little bit, and then I was able to bait out his attack just like that right there. Now, what we're going to suffer with here is trying to kill the big guy and deal with all of the ads at the same time. If I could have... There we go! A Beyblade proc. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted for my birthday. Perfection. Let's go. Hopefully, he's close to dead. We can only hope. I'm really struggling here because we're really struggling to get a handle on this crowd. I'm really hoping that he's almost gone. But he really seems to just be like holding on to dear life here, which is a real pain in the neck. Hopefully we can get another Beyblade proc soon. There it is again. Another absolutely perfectly timed Beyblade proc. We love to see it. I'm gonna grab this blazing speed, movement speed, and burn nearby enemies. Happens more often while we are moving. Absolute perfection. Let's see if we can please. There he goes. We've killed the beast. He's down. He's dead. What do we want? Tome of Elements, probably pretty bad for us. Tome of Elasticity, Bullet Bounce +2, Bullet Damage -25%, Max HP -1. Tome of Speed, +50% Movement Speed -1, Max HP. See, the problem here is that none of these are really spectacular for us. I kind of almost want to keep the... I kind of almost want to actually just keep the max health, because all of these are pretty horrible for us, honestly. I can't think of where any of these would work. It's rare, but I'm going to have to actually leave that tome, unfortunately, because I do want to keep the max HP under wraps, and I need my bullet damage, and I'm not doing any elemental procs outside of freeze for the time being. Now, I am also noticing that, these guys that are shooting out the red bowls are becoming incredibly hard to deal with. Just incredibly hard. Let's grab Frostbite. Hopefully, we can see this doing a little bit more work and making things a little bit easier to deal with, especially when we've got... Look at that, that absolutely cleaned up. The max health damage is, honestly, a little bit broken. I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. The max health damage is doing a crazy amount of work. It always does, I find, in my levels, in my runs that I do. It just makes life so much easier. Let's grab the ice shard so that every time we shoot our last ammo, we're going to shoot 3 ice shards as well. And no, it looks as though the ice shards go in random directions, just adding another level to that chaos that we were talking about, which is just awesome to see. I don't actually know what level up we'd kind of want at this point. Maybe Shatter might be worthwhile, because we are doing a lot of ice procs now. We did really see a huge benefit when we got to that point, with the actual... Yeah, Shadow will be just absolutely magnificent. Let's grab that, and let's see if that helps us clear just like a bunch of things. Especially in Beyblade mode, what can we do? It is helping. It is definitely helping. It's not doing too horribly. You can definitely hear it proccing a lot. It looks like we just got Ethereal back-to-back, essentially, which is great. We are getting to that point where we are getting absolutely surrounded. This is the first time in a long time in this game that I have been surrounded to this degree. Stand your ground, +2 projectiles, +25% fire rate, -25% movement speed. Not horrible for us, because we do have that, already we've got huge movement speed, and we don't suffer any movement speed penalty from right-clicking. So, honestly, probably worthwhile. Increased projectiles. Look at that. We are shooting huge waves of bullets, and we've got another ethereal proc after that. Now, we should be pretty close to the next one, surely. I feel like, yep. Oh, what? No, I guess not. I thought, there we go. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. This is a really fun run and really scary. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is the most surrounded I've been in this game in a very long time. I think I'm going to grab this quick hand so that we can get these reloads out quicker and see if we can't maybe move on towards the fresh clip so that we deal a little bit more damage, I believe would probably be worthwhile. So let's see. These reloads are getting cracked out very rapidly. Huge amount of damage coming out. Large amount of experience coming out from these right clicks, especially when we get to go all Beyblade form like we just saw. The green bar at the top is moving with the quickness when we are Beyblading. As long as we're petering on the edge of the horde and just slowly moving forwards, it is doing amazing for us. Let's grab, I think it might be grabbing the fresh clip, it'd be good. A little bit of increased reload rate, increased bullet damage to 50% for 1 second after reloading. We reload all the time. We do also want to get that divine blessing for the shield if we can manage, but that is something that we can get a little bit later on. So we are absolutely cleaning shop now. I think the little ice shards are doing a little bit of extra work, but not a crazy amount. It's mainly that reload, honestly, that we're getting, that we're seeing a lot of coming out from. I'm going to grab watch and learn here so that we can get a little bit more of that experience, so that we can pick up some of the experience that's a little bit further away, a little bit harder to get to, because of the fact that we are such short range for this gun. That's probably going to be really, really helpful for us. And yeah, look at that go. Absolutely insane how much damage that's doing. Let's have a look what we can do with this. What is this? Mini clip. Reload rate plus 100%. Bullet damage plus 55%. Max ammo minus 666, which basically means that we're going to right click once, shoot once, reload instantly, and then right click again. Now, is that worthwhile? I kind of want to take it. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of want to take it and see what happens. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Maybe we can make this happen. Let's have a look what this feels like. Okay, I am in the glitched out mode at the moment. And yeah, I am having to right click rather rapidly in order to shoot as often as I would like. So, and it actually looks as though, I'm going to be honest with you, that's 3 glitched runs that we've had in a row where she's supposed to go ethereal, but she just hasn't. So maybe it's actually the ethereal, maybe it's the having a single bullet left in the chamber that's actually messing us up, which is very weird. Let's grab this. Fire rate plus bullet speed is okay. We're literally not going to have any chance to actually, well, we've got minus 666 ammo. Like, nothing that we pick up that increases our max ammo is actually going to increase our max ammo anymore. Oh god. Oh, this is horrible. I have to right click so rapidly in order to make use of the ethereal ability now. So, oh wow. Oh, lordy. Okay. Yeah, look, that's a lot. My finger's already starting to get really sore. I don't know how I'm going to manage to go ahead with another 9 minutes of this. Because she is just kind of going absolutely crazy. I don't know what triggers that. I guess it must be that I only have 1 bullet in the actual ammo clip, and when I go into ethereal, so she has the shots, but she doesn't have any bullets left in the clip, and so when she tries to actually go into ethereal and continue using her ability, she doesn't have any ammo, so she just stops immediately, but then she also doesn't reload. I'm gonna try manually reloading when I next have that proc and see if that does anything different. I'm gonna grab vitality here, a little bit of max HP never hurt anyone. So we're gonna wait until it gets to the point where she is ethereal again, and we're gonna try reloading, and then, nah, okay, reloading doesn't do anything, unfortunately. So it looks as though we are just kind of, so for future reference, for the next run, when I decide that this is a good idea, it looks as though taking miniclip is not fun. I hesitate to say bad, but my finger's getting very sore. I've had to switch which finger I'm using on the mouse in order to get the right clicks off because of how often I'm having to right click. So not necessarily bad, but I also probably would recommend against it because, you know, RSI, not fun. I can't say I've had it, but I've had friends that have had it, and it is not the funnest thing in the world to deal with. So, you know what? If you can avoid repetitive stress injury, I would recommend it. Boy, howdy does my finger... I really can't think of much other than the fact that my finger's really sore, and I need to do this for another 8 minutes. It has been 2 minutes. 2 minutes have passed, and my finger is incredibly sore. That is literally all I can think to commentate at the moment, because I am just absolutely going nuts. Hopefully we can kill off this elite soon, because I need a break. Could I at least level? Leveling would be great. If I could level, that'd be spectacular. I would like a short break. Short intermission, if you will. Just a little bit. Just a little nap. Okay, never mind. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. This is awful. I'm gonna level it. This is awful. Do I have an auto clicker? I don't have an auto clicker installed, I don't think. Oh. Wowee. This sucks. There's no easy way to say it. Don't take this build, cause your finger will fall off. Alright, let's grab this. No iframes during level ups, because fuck you, that's why. Let's wait until those pass so that I can get onto here. Projectiles +2, fire rate +31%, and negative 31%, and spread +40. Fire rate does not affect us at the moment, unless we're in ethereal form, because we've only got 1 bullet. So let's take this and go nuts, I guess. Which is crazy. I just don't, I don't think you understand. I don't think that there is a way for me to accurately convey just exactly how much I'm hitting the right click button right now, in order to just continuously push out damage and push out, push people away from me so that I don't die. I wonder if I actually stand relatively still, if this is going to be more beneficial, because, well, I mean, no, because we've got these little bastards who shoot out the little red orbs, just making my life a living hell. So, literally, a living bullet hell, if you will. So I'm gonna actually kind of, like, literally push my way towards all of the ones that are shooting the red orbs, all of the originators. And let's just get those out of the way, because I am done with their shit. My mouse is moving literally all over my mouse pad. I've actually kind of dulled the pain a little bit. What is this? Gun mastery, bullet damage +15%. Oh, we've had this before. Max ammo +1 piercing reload rate. I guess that's going to give us increased bullet damage, which is fine. I guess. I don't actually know what the point of getting extra max ammo and reload rate and all of that is, but I mean, a little bit of bullet damage never hurt, you know? Well, I mean, it does, but it doesn't hurt us. It hurts our enemies, which makes it good. Pain is good when it is beneficial for you. I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh, it is... You know what? Most of these games so far, most of these runs that I've done on this channel have been relatively easy to think about the game and talk and play at the same time. I never thought that just having to right-click at such a rapid rate consistently for like 15 minutes was going to be what stun-locked me into not being able to talk to camera properly. Let's grab Reaper rounds. Maybe the piercing will do something? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. I can grab this health, which is actually useful because I actually took damage earlier. Perfect. Awesome. I have no idea what's going to happen when we fight the boss. I'm going to be absolutely 100 with you. 100 emoji with you. I have no idea what's going to happen when we hit the boss. It is going to be kind of insane to try and dodge all of this. And there he is. There's the man. I mean, as long as I stay, like, relatively in the same spot. I guess this guy actually... Oh, no. We've got the fucking red orb fuckers from hell. The red orb scumfuck bastard men from hell. That are just going to constantly be trying to kill me with their red orbs of Injustice. It's like regular Justice, but not. It's like that. It's like the. It's like the hit comic book run Injustice from DC Comics. I'm dodging so many red balls. Holy. Oh my. And they're all stacking up behind him, so I can't get to them, the little bastards. Okay, let's go down here and clear out some of these. Maybe the boss will get, like, a little bit further, so those other ones will actually get into the arena. I did not take damage, but I did get hit. I'm about to get hit and take damage a little bit more. I'm going to grab this, I guess. Yeah, there I go. I took damage. I don't like the fact that there's no iframes when you come out of the level up. You do get like a short little, you get like a short moment where you can actually look at what's happening and try and make your decision as best as you can. But honestly, I feel as though a little, like even just like 10 invulnerability frames would go so hard. Looks like as though we have a boss and an elite who have spawned, which is really nice of them to come and check in on me. I kind of wish they didn't, but here we are. Let's see what I can really do. I'm fighting for my goddamn life. Okay, we get a sigil. What does the sigil give us? Tome of Power would be pretty good, I think. Tome of Elasticity, Tome of Summoning, both of these are guards. Let's get Tome of Power. Hopefully we don't die. We should be doing so much more damage now. Oh, that is actually... Oh my! That is so much nicer. Oh, I'm actually seeing things die and I'm seeing my level up bar move, which is awesome. We're actually seeing the experience bar actually move, which is something that we haven't seen for a while now. So I'm actually going to take, I think I'm going to take Pyromage. It's just going to deal a little bit more damage. It's gonna do something for us, surely. Hopefully we can get the synergy where because people are frozen and they're also on fire, they like, oh no, that's the electricity one, never mind me. But we are doing quite a bit more damage. We can see that fire is doing a little bit of DPS in the background, which is nice. I guess we could try and focus down this elite. We get him. What do we get off of this? Double how fast Abby fires during her special skill. I don't want to right click anymore, game, please. I feel as though I'm already shooting as fast as physically possible. I think I might actually have my fingers fall off. We're gonna grab this wind, take a little bit. As long as we don't take damage, we move faster and our bullets do more damage, which is just awesome. Every 10 seconds it increases up to a maximum of 40, I believe, for each. So as long as we don't take damage for like 40 seconds, we basically are doing crazy amounts of damage. And you know what? I thought this challenge was going to be a little bit harder than it actually has been. It's been relatively tame, honestly. Honestly, the summoning challenge was so much harder than this, and I'm not even controlling my gun. Like, I'm literally just right-clicking and hoping for the goddamn best. So, you know, I thought that this was going to be crazy difficult, but it looks as though with the shotgun, it kind of just absolutely cleans up shop. What is this? When you inflict freeze, also inflict burn. Okay, perfect. Let's grab that. Why not? You know what? Why not? Why not? Everything is now also on fire as well as being frozen. 'Cause fuck you, that's why. And we are immediately seeing the effects. Look at how much easier it is to clear, how quickly we are clearing things. There are just like icicles being shot all over the shop when we're actually reloading, which is awesome to see. Level up again. What do we get? You know what? I'm a masochist. Let's get take aim. Bullet spread minus 15. A little bit tighter, but multiple bullets are going to hit the same enemy, which means that we're going to deal a little bit more damage. I am right-clicking like an absolute demon right now. Holy, I feel like I'm playing a fucking RTS. It's like I'm playing fucking StarCraft 2 for the PC. Hit game in, South Korea. I was gonna say North Korea, but I don't feel as though that sounds right. Max HP minus 1, your bullets deal an additional 10 damage. I have not seen this one before. I'm taking it because, yeah. It's 10 flat damage, which is going to do crazy amounts of oh my lord. Oh, okay. Alright. Sure. Holy moly. Alrighty. This build really came online in like the last like minute that I've been talking. I thought this was going to be another like 4-run, 5-run Andy, but it looks like we've actually kind of cracked it straight off the rip. So, this is really fucking cool. I looked over and I thought I wasn't recording for a second and I was about to lose my goddamn mind. Whoa. Oh, okay, let's grab recharge, I guess. A little bit of extra pickup range. I don't know if the reload's actually going to, like, do anything for us. Because we are just shooting one bullet over and over again. So I don't honestly feel as though it's making any impact at all. You can hear the sound going off in the background that we are gaining ammo back, but it's literally not doing anything for us. So yeah, there's that, which is great. Fire starter every 4th shot. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Let's just grab fire starter. Why not? Shoot some fireballs as well. Oh, these fireballs are only going to shoot like very rarely. I mean, it shoots quite a lot when I'm actually in the ethereal mode because I'm just right-clicking. Again, like a demon. Like a demon from hell, I am right-clicking. I don't even know what demon from hell would be responsible for right-clicks, but I'm that one. Who's the one? Asmodeus? Is he the one with the massive fuck-up sword from D&D? I don't fucking know, man. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. I got an additional level up. I'm taking sniper because whatever. I'm just gonna hold down and just go, and then we are done for that run. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. I thought that this was going to be another one that I was going to have to go through and edit a bunch of missed runs, but it looks like we managed to get this out of the park in 2. So there you go. There was Abby, Darkness level 5 with a shotgun, right click only. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way here, I love you eternally. I hope that I made your morning just a little bit better. I hope the rest of your day is phenomenal. And if you enjoyed this video, please do all of the YouTube things. Comment, like, subscribe if you want to see further content of this nature. If not, I completely understand. Thank you very much. And this is, once again, Whippy signing off. Have a great night, everybody. I just said have a good morning, and then I transitioned into have a great night. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whew. That's crazy. I'm ordering a burrito.